Hey toy friends, so today I'm very excited to be opening up a package. So Kevin from Instagram messaged me and was like, hey, I'm downsizing my collection. Would you like these figures? And I was like, yes, I would. And obviously by the title of this video, you know they are the Tossa Tossa figures, which I am in love with. I have 3 at this point, so I'm slowly growing my collection, and I'm so excited. So he was kind enough to ship them over to me. They're in this giant box here. So yeah, let's just get into it. Before we go ahead and open the box, I just want to put a disclaimer out there that these are anatomically correct figures. So if that kind of stuff like weirds you out or you're offended by that stuff, you might not want to watch the rest of the video. I'm not going to be showing anything vulgar or whatever, but just the idea will be there. So this is your fair warning. All right, so here's the box. I love that he repurposed a Big Bag Toy Store box. I have definitely made many purchases from them, so that's cool. So let me go ahead and open it up. And there are 2 figures in here. He did send me pictures of the figures and the boxes and all that, so that's what I'm expecting to see in this box. So I am very excited. So this is what I'm seeing. Got some bubble wrap. And then we have a box within a box. So I appreciate the shipping. Because these things can be, I guess, delicate. I don't know. They're more like figures. So they're not like articulated or anything. So they're more likely to break, I guess. So I do appreciate that. That's amazing shipping. So we'll open it up. Yes. Okay. So here they are. So yes. I love that you had the boxes. That is amazing. These are so good. I can't even tell you how grateful I am that Kevin sent these to me, because these are expensive. These are really pricey on the secondhand market, and like hundreds of dollars pricey. So the fact that he was like, hey, I have 2 of them, I was like, yes, I will take them off your hand. So thank you so much, Kevin. This is very sweet of you. So the first one we have is this is Tossa Tossa, but this is the My Blue Bear limited edition. And basically he has different colored hair and he has a different outfit. We'll get into that in a second. And then this is Meow Meow, which is a cat themed figure from Out Collector Figures. So Out Collector Figures is the brand that puts these out. They're not all Tossa Tossas. I just use Tossa Tossa as like a general umbrella, but I know they're not all Tossa Tossas. So anyway, I just want to make the disclaimer. So let's take a look at the boxes real quick. So here we have the Tossa Tossa box. So they repurposed the My Bear Guy box, because this is just a sticker that they placed over the original label. But yeah, everything else is pretty much the same. The back with the illustration is the same as the other one. And then if we open it up, this is like a window box. Also, the window is a shape of a bear, which is super cute. And then we see, this is actually, yeah, this is the same. This is different. This limited edition, 150 dolls worth. This is a 150? Wow. This is really limited. That's crazy. Is it really 150 dolls only? That's insane. Anyway, and then you can see he does come with the boots as well. So we'll take a look at those with the giant glare, of course. And then the other one. So this is a new character for me. So this is Meow Meow, my kitty friend fashion doll. So cut out is a cat head. You can see him through the window, and then the sides. And then the back is very similar with an illustration of a Meow Meow. And it just says Meow Meow, my kitty friend, fashion doll, limited first edition. the kitty friend you will like to cuddle. So super, super cute. And then when we open him up, we see Meow Meow Kitty Friends, limited first edition. There's some like a few extras in here. And we'll take a look at those. You can see his little shoes there. But anyway, so let me get these out of the boxes and we'll take a closer look at each of them. Okay, so Meow Meow is out of the box. I don't think he's been removed from the box. I think he's new in box, unless you did a really good job, Kevin, of repackaging him. I feel like he's never been removed, so that's amazing. So he did come with a few extras. So we do have this like holographic sticker that says Mocha Edition. I'm not sure what that means, but there's that. And then we have this other kind of holographic sticker. I need to cover up the naughty bits, but it's the same. It's him in bed, kind of hanging out, also like holographic. So there's that. And then he does come with some loafers, and they are like a cream color with a gray sole. And then he does come with an appendage. So I'm not going to show it to you, but just know that, yeah, it's a decent size. So that's all I'll say about that. All right, so the figure itself. So here he is. He is wrapped in plastic for some reason. I don't know if all the figures are wrapped up like this. I've never opened a new out collector figure, so I don't know if this is standard, but we're gonna go ahead and remove the plastic. So I will say removing the plastic from him is kind of a pain in the butt, because although it's not, it looks like they are in separate pieces, like getting it off is like almost impossible. So I have to like figure out how to get it off. Also getting his suspenders off, or his overalls is interesting, because it's hard to get them over his calves because they're so big. So I don't even know if this is like meant to be taken off, but I'm gonna try and remove the plastic from him as best I can. So yeah. All right, that was one of the most stressful and kind of annoying processes I've had to go through in a while. Getting this like plastic off of his body, and it's like stretchy plastic, so I couldn't even like pull it off in like one sheet. It would like pull off in like little bits and pieces, and I had to disrobe him to get all the plastic. Yeah, anyway, it's off, it's fine. Anyway, let's talk about the figure. So here is his front and his back. First impression, he is adorable. I really do love him a lot. So let's take a closer look. So if we start at his head, he does have textured, molded on hair. I've never seen textured hair done like this before, so I thought that was interesting. It's like little knots. And then he does have cat ears because he is a cat. He's Meow Meow, obviously. And then his face is adorable. He has his super, super striking kind of like teal eyes. And then I think the star of this figure is the outfits. The details on these overalls are insane. I don't think I've ever seen this much detailing on a pair of overalls before. Like they're like separate like metal pieces for the little like clippy things here, like the buckles. This is an actual pocket. This is an actual pocket. Like they look really good. There's like some distressing here, and then from the back, like these are so good. And I would repurpose these if I could get them off of his body, but I can't because his calves are too big. I was trying to get them off, but his calves are just too big. So I didn't want to risk like ripping the overalls. So he's going to live in these for now. which is kind of a bummer because I was like, oh, that'd be cute on like a Ken doll or something, or I wanted to try it on different types of dolls, but unfortunately, I think he's gonna live in these. So anyway, and then he does have this yellow shirt underneath, which just Velcros on the back. It's very simple, very, very cute. And then he does have these loafers that I showed you earlier. So now I'm going to show you his body. So all of the Outfigure figures have these like hyper masculine, kind of like exaggerated bodies, and he is no different. He's definitely like slimmer than the Tossa Tossa, for example, but still like super muscular and super like exaggerated. There is a ton of details and really like kind of like lifelike details, like I can't, like there's like little like veins in the hands and the arms, and it's just crazy. So and then also I forgot he's wearing underwear, so he's got these like boxer briefs that do come off, obviously, and you can kind of see his little package there. I will show you his butt. There's his butt. But yeah, anyway, yeah, so super detailed. Articulation is pretty detailed as well, so he can roll around his head. His arms can go out, forward and backwards. He does have this chest articulation, although it's not like super, like there's not like a ton of movement, but there is something there. And then that's about it. Everything else is stationary. And if you're curious, here is his foot, and I only show this to you because it is so detailed. All the toes, all the toenails, the underside of the foot has a little dent in it. So super like realistic but exaggerated, like cartoony exaggerated. So yeah. All right, so the Tossa Tossa is out of the box, and he does come with a few accessories. He does come with these boots, which are pretty detailed, lots of painted detail, and it looks like they kind of like snap closed, the little thingies here. So these are cute. He also comes with wings, which I was not expecting that. These are like kind of, these feel like, what do you call it, felt? So, and then they have little snaps on the back that snap onto his harness, which I'll show you in a second. And then he comes with these white socks, these super long socks, kind of a decent material. Here he is. So here is the limited edition Tossa Tossa. That is his front. And his back, a little booty shot. Yeah, so he is very similar to the other Tossa Tossa that I have, and I should probably maybe I'll bring him out and do a comparison. But yeah, he's great. He's my favorite, I think, out of the two that I just got, but just because I really love this figure, this character. So anyway, let's take a look at him. So if we start at the top, I think the main difference between this one and the original is that this one has dyed blue hair. So I don't know if the hairstyle is the same also, but definitely blue hair. He still has his bare ears, the beard. His eyes are super pretty. Again, not sure if they're the same eye color, but yeah. And then if we go down, there's not a ton of clothing on him. So he is wearing a harness. Again, the detailing is insane on these. Like on this scale, like the amount of detailing, like these are actual like metal parts. So holding this together. So that is crazy. The color's super pretty too. I really love this blue. It's a very pretty blue. And then I put his wings on, and this is the back. Again, buckle detailing and all that. And then he is wearing a jock strap. So this is really nice. I don't think I've ever seen like an actual jock strap on a doll before. I know I definitely have like Ken underwear or whatever, but like a jock strap, I don't think I've seen that before. So that's really interesting. Super cute though. And then his shoes. So I put his socks on. It was a bit difficult to snap the shoes on. I'm not sure why they chose to do it like that. The little snaps are so small that, and I don't think I even got all of them, but you get the gist. But yeah, so, and obviously his body is, again, super exaggerated, lots of muscles, and the articulation is pretty much the same. With this guy, his head can move around and around. He doesn't have anything on his chest, so there is that. And that's about it. Like his arms also just go backwards and forwards. They don't go out or anything. And then everything else is stationary. So, but yeah, he's great. So here we have the original My Bear guy. And then this is the limited edition one. I thought they were the same, but it looks like this is a different sculpt, like altogether. This is more stationary. There's more articulation with the My Bear guy, which I did not even realize that. And yeah, it's definitely a different sculpt. So even the faces are a little different. The beards are different. You can tell it's the same character, but like even the eyes are a little smaller on the new guy. So yeah, that's very interesting. I assumed that they were going to be the same sculpt, but they are not. So yeah, final thoughts. I love these. I am so excited to add 2 more of these to my collection. I hope to maybe get a few more. I would love the there's like an older daddy character, and I think there's like a handful of other ones that I'm probably into. So but yeah, I'm super, super happy. Thank you so much, Kevin, for sending these along. I can't thank you enough. These make me so happy. So so yeah, let me know what you think of these Tossa Tossas out collector figures. Which one of these is your favorite? Do you have any of these? Let me know which ones you have if you do. So thank you as always for watching. I truly, 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 truly appreciate it. If you haven't already, please remember to subscribe. And I hope you're having a lovely whenever you're watching this, and I will catch you next time.